what does it mean playing in the Rose Bowl? I mean, obviously in Big Ten country, this used to be the end of the rainbow. I mean, it's only a quarterfinal game, but what does the Rose Bowl mean?
I know it's an incredible honor, especially for the team, and we know for the history of the game, it's super important. And we're just blessed to be here, and we honor this game as well as it's supposed to be, and we know it's such a big moment. So we're gonna go out here and give it the best we can, and play a great game, and hopefully our best game we played all season.
Obviously not asking for game plan or anything like that, but how are you guys different now than you were when you played Oregon the first time around?
Yeah, no, we've learned a lot. I mean, there's definitely places that we fell short, especially defensively, that we could do a lot better. I mean, I would say just, a lot of this stuff is just handling all the different things that they show. They're a really complex offense, but for us to be prepared for everything that they could possibly throw at us. So, we've been planning a lot about that, and we're gonna be ready for it.
Sonny moved down from safety to linebacker, and what have you seen out of him this year in his progression as a player?
Yeah, I mean he's grown incredibly. I mean it's not easy to move into the box, and he's doing a really good job. He's gotten a lot better throughout the season, and I think he can really get a lot better, and his career is going to go really really far because he's a great learner. He's a great teammate, and he's a great player to be around.
Competitors often remember their setbacks more than their triumphs. What do you remember most personally about the last game?
I feel like I didn't lead like I needed to lead. As a linebacker and a captain, you got to be able to command the defense and really assert yourself in the game. And I feel like I could have done better at that. And that's what we focus on this game, and just being present and being effective throughout the entire game.
Their main running back, Jordan James. You guys didn't really see Noah Whittington much, but Jordan James. What makes him so difficult to bring down?
I mean, he's a good back. He's great balance, I think, and he's explosive. So, it's going to be our job to be able to tackle well. He's going to be making it hard for us, but we're going to do what we do, use our technique, and really just that's one of our main jobs is to get done to be able to tackle well, and it'll help out the rest of the defense.
Do you think people sleep too much on Jim Knowles as a DC?
Oh, 100%. I think he doesn't get nearly enough credit as he deserves. But I mean, he's okay with that. I mean, he's kind of like the guy in the shadows a little bit. But he studies the game. He knows so much, and it's just to get a little bit of knowledge from him is awesome. So he's confident in his work ethic and his preparation, and so are we. So we're gonna be prepared to go out there and play.
How many cups of coffee you think he drinks a day?
Probably it's north of the healthy amount. I would say that. North of.
So he's always caffeinated.
Probably. I mean, he's always working something new, and his brain works in ways that we don't really know. But he makes plays and makes schemes up. So we're excited to have him.
We talked to him, and he's really chill. Is he really chill when he's out there coaching, or can he get out there and get into you?
Oh yeah, no, he does both. I think the biggest thing about him is that he doesn't want you to make a mistake in the game. So if you make it in practice, he'll get on you because he wants to see you do well in the game. So he wants us to be able to play free and play relaxed, but knowing what we have to do to effectively be successful in the game.
Cody, how was the flight here?
It was good. I mean, I've never really been on a plane that you could sit backwards in, but it was pretty cool though. It was good.
So you reflect on your senior year. What are you most proud of?
The thing I'm most proud of is just the closeness of our team. I don't think I've been a part of a team where everyone's been as close as we are and as good of brothers as we've been. We've gone through so much together, and I think it's shown throughout this entire year.
And when you look and reflect on your career here at the Buckeye, what do you think it really means to be a Buckeye here at Ohio State?
I've heard this question a bit, and I always go back to the same thing because it really means the most. I think when I think about it, it's fight. No matter what I do, no matter every day I get up, and I'm thinking about being the best version of myself and fighting to be the best version of myself. So our culture is fight, and that's all I think about throughout the day and throughout the entire year.